All right, here we go. We're going to talk effects today and how they affect your performance and how those two are really health and your performance should go hand. I don't totally see it until something huge, until the like if you're going for it doesn't really deviate far away from the health thing until about once you're talking about wrestling, getting down those really low weights. You're talking the same way. It's whenever you for the most part, everything from athletics we know about training for health. But a lot of what we know about training for health is from symbiotic. Injury from activity. Coming in here, please take the time to share out. We really appreciate it if you do. If you know anybody that would hear messages, please send them out, especially nonsense. I don't really put even much of everything that we give out. I just want you to know what to actually get to where you want to go. Really important concept. I only talk concepts. I'm not going to give you a bunch of. I'm going to try to be as real, good things that you can use, still tangible things. A lot of crap out there. The fitness full of junk. Sadly, we're all full of heart. Like everybody cares. Everybody. But the amount of people that care enough is small. The amount of actually is tiny, and great gym, what somebody else is that we're just outrageous. I'll spend any amount of money that we have spent, that I've spent on my personal education, insane. And it's insane. You knew how much on your education. I've hired business coaches. I've hired health coaches. I've hired coaches to teach me how to come. If you really can, you get a coach. You get a coach. You're wanting to help them. But please take my residual training effects. How long do you keep, over the different talk? How long do you keep power? How long do you, straight immediately? Even purchase is just kind of they don't understand it. Moving lightweight fast, moving heavyweights slow. That's simple. Super simple. Speed fast, like as fast as you possibly can. It's usually done with body weight. Tricks, for instance, like jumping up onto a box or over a hurdle, or doing something side to spray, a form of speed training. Medicine ball tosses would kind of do between somewhere between speed and somewhere in. But it's a power or speed on the endurance stuff, and we're going to get more into. Says the option I'm going to say here. Everything, almost every single thing is direct opposite to what we're in this video. Well, I'm pushing the wrong things. There. Usually what we would do is we would put someone's endurance capacity. So we do them through them weeks, and then do the same thing again in between. Now, a large aerobic capacity up front, doing it in a really crappy way. And aerobic capacity, people's throat as and it's people injured. There are plenty of negatives around it that I don't think I need to go into, and I talk people out of doing as because don't. Cardio is great. Like the typical when you go into your mind, just go out for a jog, go out for a bike ride. Cardio, you want cardio. What you do not want single day nothing and jogging and just miles on a highway in dirt. You just don't want that. You know, if you're if you're 6 foot and take about 1,500 steps, that's the number of repetitions course of a mile. It's a lot of beat, just burn over, just bam, bam. 5 mile run, 5 times 15 for you. That's so 75. And every one of those 2 to 6 or 3 to 6. I mean, geez, you know my arms. 3 to 6 times your body weight accumulation. So you can't just like equate all that's the amount of stress, but that's still it's a lot of our body. It's not good to be doing that kind of, especially when we talk about what we're going to talk about here in a second. So most status quo, you know, your high school coach, typical gym rats, and your trainers are all going to tell you that tons of cardio and then lift a little. That's just an absolute gross oversimplification, and it's really kind of stupid. You don't need to do that. Okay, doing cardio once a week in a way that is mandatory. It's not optional. And having some kind of speed and power is not optional either. I don't care if you are 98 years old. You can get some kind of speed and power moving in there. You know, you might have to do it on a bike and just short bursts, but you have to have some kind of active type thing. Now, so what are we talking about when we're talking about endurance? Okay, so there's 3 different parts to endurance. There's using just a lot of oxygen. Everybody's heard of that one before, but people don't understand it. Our bodies are extremely well adapted to get a really, really fast. You know, you can train for an extremely, you can lay on the couch for 6 years, build your aerobic base in an extreme, I mean like a few weeks. All right, your alactic and your glycolytic are like your inner, you're really, and then you let your heart rate come back. Humans are not actually really, really bad. A lot of the reason that is because just natural evolution. We ran our food to death for a time. Like the human species has been around for about 195,000, almost 200,000 years. And for a big portion, we were just on the top of the head and on the shoulders for the most. It's other animals on the torso. Only do a couple things better than any other species on Earth. We are big thinkers, so we strategize better, and we sweat. We sweat extremely to get rid of heat. So if you can keep an animal at a galloping pace, at a running pace, think about this for a second. You run a marathon, you can keep an animal running that long. It will die of heat exhaustion. And if it didn't die, we walked out the we feasted, right? You know, that couldn't do that. Didn't get to be the ancestor run. Arms, you know. So that's it. Our energy systems are for cardio. They're so insane. Cardio it doesn't go well in the sun We deal with heat better than almost any other animal on Earth. And like our fuzzy is not set up. It's like all the guys from the desert, basically. You know, this is about as wide as the sun behind you. But our aerobic base is set up extreme aerobic base like that. Keep your time. So 25 and 30, depending on where you're looking at research, that you keep it for up to 45. That means, like, literally what they're saying is that you could aerobic base, lay on it, be able to do the exact and pretty much the exact same aerobic capacity. So your aerobic base strong is your anaerobic, you're only teams 4. So somewhere between 4 days. We're not efficient at keeping that. We don't need it to a certain extent. We ran our food to death. This is where general preparation stuff for your for athletes is in. And then your strength and power, your speed endurance, like crazy speed endurance. That's as great as he is. The 200 runner, I think he actually did 100 meter runner, came in and he figured out how to accelerate the 100 rate. The ball can accelerate out to about 60 to 70 meter. Normal put out to about 20 meters. Usain Bolt could accelerate out further than everybody else because his speed endurance is insane. That guy unreal. And I would have really liked to see the he's not actually get all, because I think that you were seeing. I think it's possible to break. You know, I will see Usain Bolt. I think he's even with drugs. Even if we say, I think that he would. And it's not that Usain Bolt is taking drugs. So, but the big incremental drag, he took drugs. It's dumb. Drugs anyway. Fine, they were like almost everybody that you know is probably taking drugs at some point, not to get to where they are. It was the game another inch or two. You're going to keep your strength, your power, and your speed endurance for about 15 days, plus or minus 5 to 20 days. That's not much time. I think the amount of strength and work, you're only going to keep, and then it's gone. You're going to keep. So which one do we need to focus more on? Which one do we don't need more? With with 1 day a week is going to maintain that just fine once it's built out. Speed is the one that we lose the fastest. We lose speed in about 5 days, so we can keep from to 2 days. So we need medicine ball work. This is where medicine ball makes a 6 or an 8 or winging that thing, working in different planes of motions super fast. You need that. You need that so much more than you need to go out and jog. And recreation, it's barely, if people want to call it exercise, it has its place, but it doesn't have its enormous, huge space that the world has kind of tried to come. The status quo says that you have to do 5 miles of jogging every day. You don't have to do 1 mile every day. You need to jog once a week, something like that. But really, like strength training, you just say you need to move. You need to move different weights at different speeds at different times of the year. That's about it. That's about as simple as you can make strength training. But the point of this was to explain the difference between aerobic and ALAX, glycolytic training, strength and power, speed and endurance. We need strength power. These are the big one. Big death. You need to run yourself to death. You do not need to jog yourself to death. I get it that some people are like, well, that's my me time. Find a different thing to make. Because that crap is not, it's not serving your health. It might be like, I would just have with a beer at night, then go for a jog all night. You know, I don't think, like, there's not even much research out there that would suggest that it's better for you to have how many injuries that do accumulate from that, or just movement pattern breakdown. So, like, or you're coming in, but in at the bottom, say hi. Some people here on Instagram, even Instagram's usually pretty. If you comment in, say hi. You know, what have you been told about jogging? What have you been cardio? And what's the world filled you with? What's the message that you got from them done in past versus what you're doing now? You know, because like in Grit Gym, like, we focus on the big three. You need strength, you need power, you need speed, and it needs to be appropriate to your body. So you couldn't have, you know, the likelihood that you have an 85-year-old grandma do box gym, you know, like, it has to be appropriate to her body. And, you know, and we're talking about plyometrics ground reaction force, and plyometrics would be in that speed. Ground reaction force would be a reaction to the ground. Strong that reaction to the ground. We're going to crumble. We're going to get injured. You know, how it works. Also, it's going to go back to a reserve called your tendon. Your tendon can't get to the reserve called the ligament. Take it. It's going to go back to the reserve called the bone. And then you're stuck between the ligament and who do you think is going to bust? Or that muscle, one of them in there. And you do not want an injury. And I mentioned this, but it has to be appropriate to the person. People are really thinking, because of it like this, it's like, you got to do speed, you got to do power, you got to do strength. It's got, yeah. I walk into the big box gym, personal been at the big box. Say how they started them out on a bar at 135 pounds. Max, I mean, that could be on to max level, and they're starting them out. My straight bar deadlift at 50 pounds. So 135 seems like every 5-year-old woman who hasn't never lifted before. So, appropriate to the person. We usually start people out at, well, maybe even lower. And we never start them out with a bar. Yeah, I mean, the number of people who are actually qualified to do a conventional deadlift pull is small. People who have done it for years. But as far as just to get, this is kind of how it works. Aerobic, you hold on to that for about 30 days. And you're alactic. You have strength, speed, endurance, and you have your speed. You know, aerobic people, all of us, an aerobic person, we hold on to that extremely well. Evolution is just the makeup of our descendants. We are descendants of people who are the only way that they could eat is if they had that. A lot of the reason for even the reason that humans are big is because that area of Africa dried up, and so we had from being omnivores that primarily ate plants to omnivores that primarily ate meat, so other animals. Sounded kind of bad when I said it, but you got your 25 to 35 days. Month. You build your, keep that for much to maintain that. Then you've got your alactic and glycolytic. You're going to keep that for about 18 plus or minus 4, 2 to 14 days, so about 3 weeks, and you're going to start losing that. You have to build those two up. You need a foundation of your aerobic base, of your alactic and glycolytic, and then you on top and you drop, because what I think is the strength and your speed will just say. So they still like strong. So good was because he was. I mean, I realized he's a drug. Like, just to put past the drug thing, like, drugs do not solve everything. Aim to like place to find a guy who's did not test positive. Everybody at the Tour de France, almost everybody, I did a scrutinize any professional sport in America. Those guys would come back positive. I almost guarantee you most of those people. And Jones is in ways. She's crying. She admitted, Tyson Gay in the world. He got caught. Asaf Powell got caught. Like, a lot of these people got caught, but that doesn't tell everybody else was doing the same stuff. And that's why you've seen, like, look at the time, 10 years ago, doing it. This to be about performance-enhancing drugs, but the point is, you need strength and you need power and you need speed. Speed keeps you from getting injured if you do them right. If you do it this way, human growth hormone, and do a second sheet, but what that does, it's and it pulls your skin tighter to your so that you look younger. Human growth hormone is a very good thing. It also makes your joints. When you're stronger, you can absorb. If you were to fall, you could absorb before falling. If you squat, if you're in some move better. If we want to focus on strength within, and adding it, we're just asking for an injury on some level. If you're just out and you're training, we're doing a bike over and over. Really, I think worse. If you're doing a recreational thing, like you're going out and you're having fun, but really, cycling was cancer. I mean, you're breathing really hard. The position that you're cycling is actually really bad for all. It's awful for your posture. It's awful for your breathing patterns. But go ahead and ride your bike. Jogging, same thing. A different medium. Do it once a week. It's good. It's good once for medium. And you need alactic training. That is the burn fat. It is the best way to burn fat to a man. You still burn other medium. You still burn calories. You still get this heavy caloric burn, but you do not. There's into the strength into and the exercise portion of not efficient at calories. That makes sense. We wouldn't want to do what we're at to burn more calories. The aerobic base thing, you want to improve your performance activity, you have to get to match the level that you're putting into your, the research that's coming out right now, how we've always trained for endurance activities anyway. We used to just run mile after mile. So if we're, let's say we take a miler, a high school miler, college miler, whatever. We know that they can finish the race, so why are we training so for a 3-mile race to try to run faster? Why wouldn't we do repeat with that? Learn or not learn how to run slow. Power. This is one of those things like the tortoise and the hare. Like the tortoise and the hare is about slow. The story of the tortoise and the hare is about not underestimating. There's no and steady when not underestimating your opponent. Underestimate the turtle and loses the race. Well, Weston make it through. The fastest always wins. Slow and steady. Slow loses. You want strength and go is to get massive strength in your engine. You need to have that. And I'm not talking about your bike. I'm talking about the engine. The bike arms, they're like him. Remember, if you need it, it's going to help move. Is the driver. You need power, you need speed. And the hare is about not underestimating your opponent as with slow and steady wins the race. And that's because, so any questions for me? I know this is like a topic that's personal training. Many times people are like, what do you talk about every day? I guess that's my dumb personal trainer voice, but no, you should athletic training probably 2 days a week, and you should hours speed, that type of training 3 days a week, and you should do aerobic training per week. All pretty soon. It's about to get moving. Guys are showing up. But if nobody has any, might just get off right now. But yeah, you need power, you need speed. If we wanted to simplify, what's going on, man? Strength and conditioning, we just say lift different at different speeds at different times. Can you strip your nose? Yeah, I could probably do that. Really, it's just, yeah. Maybe we should get a white behind me. Well, or I should do those over by the whiteboard and draw it out. But yeah, if you guys don't have time to share this video out, really appreciate it. We do this inspired experience that you want to live and help 6 billion people. All right, I'm going to sign off though. We're going to get going.